So guys, welcome back to the channel, and yeah, from the title of this video, we're going to be working on a few hammers. Now, as you can see in this hammer, it broke its handle, which is a pity, and my dad just put it in the drawer, so I said I might as well just go ahead and try and fix it. It even has the wedge still stuck in the top, so once you get the hammer fitted straight back onto this, you hammer that split pin in, and that expands out your wood to hold it in place. Also, I found in the drawer, I found two more hammers, different sizes. That's kind of like a tap hammer, and that's just another ordinary hammer. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to make two handles for these two. I'm just going to work on this one and hopefully get it finished, and we'll put two handles on this, and we might paint them in maybe red or blue. Maybe red, because you can actually see red more so when you put this down on the grass, you can actually see it, you know. So yeah, that's what we're at. So what I did was I actually used a chisel just to pare down two sides, and yeah, she fit in very nicely. So like from here the whole way down is new wood. I cut off the access, that's it just there. That was all rotten stuff, so like it's really good. I know it's just a bit of a wedge, bit of a gap there. I might stick a piece of wood or wedge in there, and I'll stick another wedge, or it's a nail, into this part of it as well. I might even make up one, because the one that was in it is only a screw. That's all it is. It has to be kind of like a chisel, a point on it, and when you hammer it in, it will expand the wood. That's what it's for. So that's that anyway. That's that hammer done. It's a nice handle and everything on it. It's nice to get it back into that you can use it. So I have two small other hammers, and I'm going to make two handles for them, and I'll show you. Some people buy new handles, which is fair enough, you can buy them, but I just use regular branches, because if you have plenty of wood, you'll find two good pieces of wood, and you just take the bark off them, shave them down a little bit, and you'll make a fine handle. So yeah, that's what we're at anyway. More to come anyway. So as you can see, I put in the wedge on the top. I also put a piece of another wedge in that gap, and it has done a world of good. Yeah, so that's that hammer done. Now on to the two smaller ones. So as you can see here, I'm picking out a stick out of the stick pile, and I'm going to use this as a handle. As these hammers are very small, they don't really need necessarily a big handle. This one I'll use this section of wood on it, and then for the smaller one, I'll use this section here. So 3, 2, 1. So when I make my handles, I usually just give yourself a good handle to work with, because you can shorten it down if need be, but you have to remember how much is actually going to be in the head of the stocks. Just about there is perfect, but you always allow yourself a bit of room for splitting, or just if you mess it up, at least then you'll still have a lot of handle left, that you don't end up with a little stubby hammer with the handle like just up here. So like you want a good swing and handle sometimes. So yeah, just about there will do. So guys, as you can see there, new hammer with new handle. I just debarked it and give it a light sanding with a bit of sandpaper. I've done the job. That looks really well. You know, it's nothing perfect. I still gonna have to stick a wedge in the top just to kind of keep it on, but this hammer is not going to be used a whole lot, because it's only like a tapping hammer for tapping out dinges and whatnot. But yeah, it's just nice to have it that you can still use it. You can use it again. And but this time, instead of just doing a few clips and bits and pieces, I know the handle is a bit bent, but I think that's bent anyway. So what can you do? So I'm going to actually show you in real time how I actually make a handle for this one. It's a slightly bigger one, so we're going to have to go get a new piece of timber again, because the other piece of timber I had is just too narrow. But luckily I have it here actually. I think that'll do. No, I'll get a bit bigger handle than that. That's not. I could use that on something else, but not that small. So yeah, we'll go get a new handle. I'll just cut it to size, and then we'll see you in a bit. Right, just pen. I think that'll be alright. So guys, yeah, have this hammer. It's only a small little one. It's not the nicest of handles because it's so small, but it's only a small hammer. It's not going to be. So I got a much big piece of wood for this one. Yeah, there's going to have to be a lot shaving off this to even get it even on the piece of wood. That's too fucking big. We might just go with this fella and just see. It's just, you know, that's better than the other one was. Maybe if I just leave it with the bark on it, maybe it might even just help it a little bit. So roughly doing a bit there. So take that off from the top. Yes, I'm going to be using a hacksaw to cut this off. I'm not going to be using a. Yeah, there's a little slight tint or bend on the piece of wood, but sure, look, what can you do? I got some great response from that video I done with the 135, my 135 model. Thank you all for giving me the support. The channel is really growing. So that's the whole reason. Like you're all saying it was great. Thank you. I'll leave a link in the description if anyone wants to watch it. So next thing is just start shaving off a certain section of it. Like if that's, so you kind of measure it that it will have to come out the top. So about there, you mark it even with a pen. So yeah, I don't know when my camera shut off, but it did. So I just have to delete a few things, and now it's grand. So yeah, what I was just saying about already using that. No, that's the excess. That's what I'm using. Right. So yeah, you just shave it away from yourself. Because it is slightly offset, you kind of go to the best side that will work for you. Right, that'll do. And you just start shaving it off. So it's a great little vice. I got this vice for about, I think it was like €70. Different shops, hardwares, buy it, sell them. Always, I just buy new ones. I don't buy second-hand vices because be well used and stuff. It's just nice to get a brand new thing when you can, because I was at a stall last year looking for vices, and there was an old vintage vice. It's covered in rust. What does your one say? She wants fucking for 100 quid for it. And in fairness, I wouldn't have minded if it was a good strong one. It was the same size as this. And I said, look, never mind. I'll get mine in a better place. And so I did. Got mine, and it's brand new. Sometimes it is tempting to kind of go for those sort of things, purchase something. Oh, sure, I'll never get it again. Which one sense it could be true, but then in another sense, something better can come along the line then. That should be okay. It might fit, it might not. We'll never know. We'll see. Once it starts going in, like it's roughly there, but that's the way you want it. I just shave it a little bit off the side, because once you get it started, you'll be away. There's actually a bit of oxidation and everything on this, so it needs to be well cleaned up. But a bit of use will definitely help too. So now is just all I have to do is hammer it into the vice. And yes, I'm using a hammer. This has actually a metal handle. It's good. Well, that doesn't look too good, but it's alright. I'll just use the hammer. We'll just have to fix it. To fix another hammer. So. You can see it's coming through there. You just keep looking at the sides. It is widening out, so it's going to take a bit more force, obviously, to get her in that little bit more. You put it down here. Always mind your hands, because so when it gets to there, right, if you want to keep going down, I recommend just putting it where the wood is and sitting on the ground, and then we'll go through for you. Lovely. There you go. handles on. I'm just going to cut off that excess, and I'm going to just debark this handle. But actually, what I said was I'm not going to debark it at all. Yeah, I'll leave that. It's a bit of grip anyway. It's not going to be it's not going to be the best hammers. Look at the fucking state of it. Oh jeez. Oh, it's just the joys of working with things. There is a reason why you can buy new handles for stuff, but it's just, you know, save a few quid, and it's still going to work. It's not going to be as good as that hammer, because that has a big handle. The more handle, obviously, the more force you can put on it. But that would be grand just for little tipping jobs, you know. Yeah. So next, I'm just going to put a wedge in the top of it. What am I going to wedge it with? Hold on, find something. It's a big long screw, but I'm just going to cut it back. Just need to be stupidly long. I was thinking of doing a live stream at some stage. You guys want that? But I don't want to interfere kind of with someone else's live stream. So like, because obviously then there'll be other people watching wherever's live stream and stuff like that. So I watch IGN's live streams. If you want to watch his, you probably already have. He's a very good YouTube channel. So I'm doing there is just putting a bit of a point on it, because you wouldn't want to just have the blunt end, you won't get nowhere. So I'm just going to put a bit of a point on it. Just using the file. You can see we're getting a bit of a wedge on it. Make it like a nail. Into a fine point. One last side. That's perfect. Well, it should work. There's no way why it shouldn't. Oh, she's hot. Metal goes hot when you, yeah. So just, it's going in or not. Oh, it is going in. Actually, what I'm going to do is actually cut that off first, so it'll start splitting inside the handle, if you get me. Maybe I can just put on the handle in there. This here. I do have other wooden hammers, but I think the hacksaw gives it a nice smooth finish, especially on tools. You know, this bit there. And there we have it. A new hammer, wedge in, and the whole lot. So yeah. So there we go, guys. 3 new hammers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.